Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Today's going to be kind of like it's Sunday, so it's like real good energy day, and I have my Scentsy going. Please don't try to sell me any. I have a freaking drawer full here. I mean, literally a drawer full, like a couple $100 worth of Scentsy. I don't need any more. Um, yeah. So I'm trying to work with Bear today because Bear came up today because I thought it was yesterday, but apparently today is Earth Day. I don't know. Bing is celebrating it today, so yay, Bing. And Bear came up, and Bear is one of the totem animals I work with, because you do get, like, there's no specific number, but you get animals to help you. And Bear will come into my life, and we'll start working together, and sometimes we get going for a while, but I thought today was going to be Bear Day. It was going to be a day to relax, and had that bear energy, and I was listening to bear totem things, even though I've listened to them all repeatedly, and I was kind of embracing all the bear energy all around me, and gonna be Bear today, so I was gonna get some stuff I had squirreled away and go get a sleeve of Coke. I know, but bear people do like our sweets, and we do like our meat, so I was gonna go get some sweets and meat, so that was gonna be today. And just as I'm getting, into working with Bear and looking at bear pins and looking at bear pictures and kind of meditating on Bear, Fox starts showing up in all these bear pictures. I'm like, okay, Fox, we see you. And Fox is like, yeah, Fox, you're doing this totem thing, aren't you? You're working with Bear. That's very interesting. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make commentary the whole time you work with Bear, okay? Oh my god, hi Bear, how are you? And Bear's just like, really quiet and chill with me. Bear's is really calm, chill, kind of playful totem, but kind of sits back and is quiet most of the time. Like if you play Five Nights at Freddy's, how Freddy usually doesn't come off the stage until the power runs out, or it's like the third or fourth night. Bear is like that, where Fox is very much like, Foxy, oh my god, are you paying enough attention to me, or are you paying too much attention to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I have to come see you. And Loki can be like Fox. Loki likes to say he can be anything, Bear included. But Bear is definitely more Odin energy, that kind of more reserved, a little more mature. Shut up, Loki. Energy of, steadfast, and Odin's warriors were, of course, known as Berserkers or Berserkers, because they knew when to be chill, and they knew when to go into that bear frenzy and go into battle. And Odin is the same way. He knows when to be calm, he knows when to be a ruler in a peaceful kingdom, and he knows when to go to war. Usually bears, as a totem or as an animal, they will not bother you unless you go looking for trouble. Like you'll go, oh, but they eat campers. Campers went out in the woods. Campers went out into bears' territory, and campers are tasty little morsels in bags that lay down for some reason. We don't act like normal animals. Normal animals find a den and they make themselves safe. Humans are the only ones that like put ourselves in these soft pillows and we lay down on the ground. The bear's like, So, not every bear will attack you. I've had bear encounters, and the bear's just like, okay, I'm here, I know you're here, great, we know each other's here, and skirt around the bear, and the bear's fine. So Bear can be a very peaceful totem, and if you have Bear as one of your totems, you can have it in your personality to be very ferocious and territorial. Again, that goes with Fox and Cat. And you can have it in your personality that if you do go camping, for example, Bear likes the finer, sweeter things in life. Bear will be that obnoxious jerk, and I will be this, with that huge RV and all the comforts of home, air conditioning, cable TV. Bear wants to be out in the woods. Bear really does. But Bear's going to bring all the comforts of home with Bear, because Bear is not foolish. Bear likes comfort. So you're probably not going to see, although, everybody doesn't run the type bear people being like, I'm gonna do this wild, rough thing, because bear will be like, this is really uncomfortable. Oh my god, are those bugs? Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, you might run into a bear totem personality that likes to rough it and really, really rough it just to prove they can, but bear people were also like the people that were like, if you gave us a choice between the luxury resort or sleeping on the beach itself, sleeping on the beach might be fine for 5 minutes until we figured out there's sand fleas and there's fleas and there's sand everywhere and there's yeah, we'll be up in the suite. You enjoy communing with nature. So yeah. And I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to work with Bear. And I don't believe in giving people body types based on their totem. You might meet skinny bear people, you might meet heavy bear people, you might meet skinny fox people, you might meet heavy fox people. Good example of that is if you see like foxes in the wild, they can tend to be skinny, especially when they have their summer coat and hunting hasn't been good. They look pretty scrawny. But if you see a overly kept fox, kept in poor conditions where it can't really exercise and all they do is feed it all the time, I'm thinking of a certain Fox Island. The fox is just hugely obese. I mean, they become round. They look like freaking tribbles. They become hugely round, which is not good for the fox. And, you know, they're huge. They're fat. They're these magnificently obese foxes walking around this island because all people do is shovel treats into their mouth all day. And they no longer have to hunt and go through those lean times. So Fox, knowing this, kept jumping in front of Bear all day today. Like, oh my god, that's so great, you're working with Bear, but Fox! So Fox is doing that, and Loki can be the same way. You can be working with another god, and you're just getting down to working with them, like you've just lit your candle, or you've entered meditation, or you just start talking to them, well, whatever you do. Oh my god, that's so great, you're working together. And you and the god face palm at the same time. Hello, Loki. Oh, hi. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna stand here and admire. Would you join us? Oh, I couldn't possibly. No, please, by all means, Loki, join us. And then all of a sudden, everything's about Loki, and the god you are working with is just kind of looking around like, okay, when do I leave that it's not awkward? And then Loki's like, did I chase them away? Yes, you chased them away. How did I do that? Loki, you know very well you like being the center of attention. I was just paying attention to you literally 2 minutes ago. Yes, but you weren't paying attention to me now. Now, what was it that you needed that I can't possibly get for you because I'm so weak and useless? Oh my god. We were just talking and having coffee. Yes, I know, but I could have been having that coffee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Loki, you're the reason I dye my hair. Yeah, he can be a handful sometimes. Sometimes he will let you work with other gods. In fact, sometimes he will push you into it, but sometimes that kind of playful I was watching a video today and they said fox can be kind of like a spoiled child. If you live with a fox, they're kind of like having a spoiled child. Especially in, I believe it's the Japanese culture of little emperors, where they totally do not discipline the kid up until about age 2, and they are a damn terror. They are throwing fits, they are screaming, they are tearing everything up. Now, not every parent from Japan is like this, let's be clear, but the children that are raised like that are pretty much a damn terror. 2-year-olds are bad enough, but if they've never been disciplined or taught anything, they are a terror. Loki can kind of be like that sometimes, where he can be quiet and reserved and aloof sometimes, but then sometimes like a 2-year-old child comes out and he's like, I want what I want, I want it now, and I want your attention. So today kind of became more about paying attention to Loki and paying attention to Fox, and I was like, okay, I'm canceling my plans, and Loki's like, why? I'm like, well, going out and getting a Coke, I would feel comfortable getting a sleeve of Coke and a sleeving somewhere and some burgers if it was bear, because I would have that bear energy, and that bear energy is kind of like security energy. Do you know what I mean? Like bear's like grounded and secure. But fox energy is kind of like for me at least, Fox can try to be nurturing and grounded, but Fox is usually like grounded for 20 seconds and then Fox is bouncing off the walls. And I said, I don't think Fox needs any more caffeine, and I don't think Fox needs any more burgers. And it's kind of difficult because if Bear is there, it's like I understand then why I have such a strong attraction to Coke and burgers, because it's just like Bear food. I have tried eating all natural diets for my totems. I really have it. It never works out really well. If you give a bear a choice between honey or breaking into the 7-Eleven and gorging himself, he's not doing it to be wild or bad or a menace, but you know, Bear is gonna go where all the good food is. That's why you don't feed bears, because then Bear learns that these pink things have food. And Bear does not think the way a human does. Bear does not see the sacredness of your house or your 7-Eleven or anything else. Bear's just going to come in and eat. Any animal will. You see, like, in areas where you have, like, a lot of animals, you'll see, like, deer and everything wander, and they'll come in and help themselves. To them, it's food. They don't understand store. And even if they did, they wouldn't care anyways. They don't understand the concept of money. So, yeah, I definitely have that Bear part of my personality where I like sleep. So explains why I've been so sleepy lately, and like kind of like bear sleep, kind of like you're being lulled to sleep by this mother bear. And why I like the Coke and why I like the cheeseburgers. And I even was like trying to look up the calorie counts of like what I've been eating lately, because I think I've lost a little weight, but you can tend to like put it back on. And again, I'm not going to go up and down with my weight because it's like the worst thing you can do. But I was trying to think, am I starving myself? Am I like trying to purposely lose weight and deny myself? Am I not loving myself when I'm eating what I naturally get filled up on? Am I like, what am I doing? So I was trying to work with Bear on that. And we were working together on that. Bear and I were going to have this lovely discussion about, you know, you are a bear and you're going to eat bear food and you're going to tend to look like a bear in the winter. You know, because she puts on all that weight, she eats all that good food before she goes to sleep. And it kept coming up about like April is kind of when bears come out in a lot of areas of Bear will go and she will give herself herbs first off, like whatever will like stir her digestive system. It does not mean I'm going to go out in my yard and eat the herbs that are there, even though I know which ones they are. And, you know, I have like dandelion and wild mustard, and I have a couple other things I could possibly like give a nibble on, but it's nothing that's going to kickstart my system. And you've seen how close I am to the road, and I do have a healthy concern of whatever they spray in this area, man, it should kill off all my trees within a couple of years. And I know they do come through and they spray stuff, so I tend to not wildcraft anymore. Back in the 80s and 90s and so on, when they weren't doing this kind of stuff, it was pretty safe to go out in my yard and eat stuff. But now it's like, I don't know if they were spraying something, because they spray the fields. If anything comes in that they don't like, I mean, it might be for the greater good, but then they're spraying, and the spray goes everywhere. Like, you'll see cars just coated with like this pollen-like substance, and it's not pollen, it's like something they sprayed off a truck. So Bear and I were discussing that as well, and Bear's kind of like, you know, you can't go uber healthy. If you go uber healthy, your energy just lags. You kind of got to balance. Some healthy, some junk food. Don't try to not eat junk food. You'll scare Bear. And so we had that discussion. As soon as that discussion was had, Fox was like, okay, you got Bear's message. Come look at Bear. And again, Loki is very Fox-like. He's very, that's great. You worked with Bear, and now Fox wants your attention again. Right here, my attention. What came up on Pinterest today too was definitely Loki. I was like looking, and I just said I would look at FNAF and look at Freddy Fazbear, because, you know, any bear image is good for me. And who comes up under Freddy Fazbear but Springtrap, because Springtrap's my favorite. And Springtrap doesn't give two craps what anybody thinks of him. And he's my favorite character. He's a child-killing maniac, but he's my favorite character. I've told people, I think Springtrap's my totem animal, because he's grouchy as hell, and he crawls through the, vents, and if you, play the original game with him in it, and you put on his aggressive mode, he will just come at you like a bullet and kill you, presumably, even though, he has the least scary jump scare. He's really aggressive. He's hyper aggressive. I think he looks dumb in the latest game. I'm sorry, I think he looks stupid, because instead of that kind of scary, rotted appearance he used to have, now he has these two buck rabbit teeth in front that he never had. None of the rabbit animatronics have those rabbit buck teeth. Now he's got those stupid AF rabbit teeth, and he's got screws in his mouth that I don't know if they're supposed to be anchors for all the teeth that somehow mysteriously got knocked out, but he looks stupid. He looks goofy. I hope to God he was a joke and that, he gets changed back to what he used to look like, but he just looks sad now. He looks sad. It's the old Springtrap I like, not the new design. I think the new design's stupid looking. But yeah, that was what came up, and that was definitely Loki saying, see, see, see. Not that Loki's a child-killing rabbit maniac, but the idea was, pay attention to me. I am your Springtrap. Now there's a scary idea for you, because I always try to use Foxy with him, and it was nice enough. Loki was like, that's nice enough, but, because it's a fox, but Springtrap's the leader, and, kind of. Springtrap's a mastermind of the series. Loki doesn't care if he's a villain and he kills children, stuffs them into costumes. He couldn't be bothered with that part. Springtrap is the one that, a lot of fans like, so yeah, Loki's definitely like, that's me. I'm Springtrap, and I'm like, you know he's a child-killing maniac. I know, I don't like loud noises. And now you tell us. So, yeah. He's back here. If I had to work in a pizzeria all day with bratty little children, I'd kill him too. He's impossible, but yeah. So we went from bear to fox to Springtrap. So yeah, that is how my day has been working out. But I don't know what I'm going to do now, because if Bear Totem had been here, the idea was to go indulge at Bear's side and have Bear comfort, but Fox jumped in, and then Loki jumped in, and now it's Springtrap, and I can't think of a single food I would play as Springtrap, because I think he has a deep, abiding hatred for pizza and pizzerias and everything else. So, if you guys like what you see, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.